Kevin Custer is joining us right now via Skype. And today he's here to talk with us about a really incredible and innovative way to learn about new products. I'm talking about the Innovation Playground. So Kevin, first of all, welcome back to Autism Live.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here. We love getting the feedback and hearing from all your participants.
Well, it's a thrill to have you. You are a gentleman who has many different things going on in this field, and we've talked with you before about some of the different projects that you're working on, and maybe if we get a chance, we'll talk more about those. But I really want to get to talking about OCALI and this Innovation Playground. We've got some guests who are going to explain more of the OCALI end of it for us, but tell us what this Innovation Playground is.
Well, we're really shining our idea of what we're trying to create here is a place for people to come in and sit down and try, do, feel, touch, experience different pieces of innovation and seeing what it's like. A lot of times you go to an exhibit hall or something like that and somebody's standing there trying to sell you something. That's not the case at all here. OCALI, the founders of OCALI, the directors there, have put together this playground area where you can come in and sit down and use the technology, use the different types of innovations that are there, and see what it's like for yourself. Yeah. So it's not a sales thing. It's a sit down, touch, use, feel, do, and really a chance to see what it's like. And it's made both for educators and practicing practitioners. But it's also, I think, OCALI is open to the public for a little while in Columbus. And so families, people like that, will just be able to come in and sit down and try stuff.
I really love this idea. One of my favorite places in Disneyland is when you go into the dream house and you get to see all the technology that they're bringing. And this to me feels like the same thing, but it's very specific for our families that are dealing with special needs. So talk to us a little bit about some of the people that we already know are going to be participating, some of the companies, some of the innovators at the Innovation Playground this year.
Sure. There's about 6 or 7 different companies that are going to be set up there, and they have an entire range of people from really sophisticated technology to things that you wear, things like that. So highlights of a couple of them. One of your friends is going to be there. His name is Milo. He's a humanoid robot.
I love Milo.
He will be set up and a chance for people to interact with him and see what he's like. He's about a 2-foot tall a robot from outer space that comes in and talks to kids with and works with kids with autism. But it's designed here for a chance for families to interact and see what it's like to be able to use something like that in a therapeutic setting with them. So that's a good example of one. There's one of the companies is called C8 Sciences. C8 Sciences worked with Yale and NIH and spent several $1 million and several years worth of research and kind of figured out how to use computer simulation and physical exercise to build new executive functioning in kids.
Wow.
And it's fascinating research. They have it proven that really what they're able to do is take the attention elements of kids and be able to grow new neural growth endings in them. And so if you have a child who's on Ritalin or something like that, about 30% of them don't need it anymore. It's a fascinating piece of technology, and the families will go down and a chance to use it. It's kind of like Lumosity, except only specifically for autism and executive functioning. It's quite fascinating technology.
Wow, that sounds exciting. I want to play with that. That sounds really fun. So what else? I want to know more.
Okay. So a couple other ones. One company that's reinventing itself, and they're bringing out a whole new product line. They're going to be kind of introducing it, showing it there. There's a company by the name of Dynavox. And a lot of people know Dynavox because that was the old-fashioned type assistive communication device that people in wheelchairs used to use. I always called it the Stephen Hawking voice. Mm-hmm. And that's right. Well, they've reinvented themselves, and they're going to be showing off some of their new technology when they're there. One of the ones that I'm pretty excited about is called Snug Vest. This isn't technology as in there's nothing to plug into. It's not electronic. It's a wearable therapy device. And what that really means, it's an inflatable deep pressure therapy vest that you're able to put on. It's stylish looking. As soon as parents grab it and feel it, they're like, wow, this is really nice. My child could use this. And it's designed to relieve anxiety, and it's self-controlled. So you have the ability to have whoever's wearing it is able to pump it up and increase the pressure on it, and it makes it feel like you're having a big hug. And then once you have a hug, you've calmed down, and it's been proven to lower the chemicals in your body, things like that. And fascinating type device, and actually stylish. The designer who designed it won several medical device awards for this type of style. So
wonderful. I have to ask if Temple Grandin has seen this vest yet, because I'm going to guess that she would love it.
So yes, Temple Grandin has seen it. She's written an endorsement on it.
Wonderful.
She loves the idea. Her comment was, if I had one of these, I wouldn't need to build a squeeze machine in the first place.
Right.
Because it goes with them, and it's on demand. So you can wear it, and it looks just like you're wearing a plain old normal vest that's stylish looking. It has a hoodie, things like that. But then when you just get a little stressed or something like that, you have the ability to take the pump and pump it up a little bit and just add a little pressure. And if you're really stressed, you can add a whole bunch of pressure.
And likewise, you could dial it down, too.
Exactly, just as you want. It's not made to use all the time. It's made to help get you through transitions or stressful situations, anything like that. They have a money-back guarantee, and they have about 90-some% of people who get it keep it. About 10% of the people return it because they put the vest on the child, and the child just didn't want to wear anything. And so it was. They've had very good success, and people get to try them on and walk around with them and see what it's like.
And the thing I love about all of these different products are they make sense in our community. They're all things that you go, wow, that's exciting. I love hearing about that. And that's really your area, that you're somebody who brings innovation and things that make sense to the market. And I have to say, I appreciate you so much for that, Kevin.
Thanks. It's a fascinating place. We call it the pebble in the pond effect because in the world that deals with autism or kids with special needs or people with special needs as a whole, you can have a small piece of technology that really has a profound effect on someone's life. Like the snug vest thing is a good example. It calms somebody down and helps them through a transition, helps you getting on the bus, helps you going to lunch, anything else like that. And that changes the quality of life.
Absolutely.
We like investing in that. We have one other company.
Oh, I want to hear.
This is a brand new one. They just released their product starting at the Autism Society conference last July. And this is the first time they've shown it to schools. It's called Safe and Found. And basically they have two things. They have a little QR code on a bracelet that says, do I look lost? And you can have it on a bracelet or a tag on a backpack or something like that. And if a police officer or somebody comes up and sees the code and you look lost, they will scan the code and it goes to the website immediately. It will ping the caregiver or the parent, let them know where the child was found or the person was found, give that person things that they can do to talk to you about, give a chance for the caregiver to call the person immediately and say, yeah, they're lost, hang on to them. Here's what you can do to calm them down until we get there. And then they also have what I think is pretty fascinating, a piece of GPS technology that you put a safe zone onto a map, like a Google map. You map it out and say everything's okay if they're inside this zone. And as soon as they step out of the zone, it starts pinging every 2 minutes. And the caregiver can literally be logged right onto and see the exact location of somebody.
Wow.
So if you have a runner or you have somebody that is a flight risk, this is a perfect piece of technology, and it's a nominal monthly fee. I think the QR code one is like $5, and the GPS one is like $25 a month, and you get peace of mind.
Is it worth it? And is it really easy to and usable to change the boundaries of the safe zone quickly and easily?
Absolutely. If you know how to use a Google Maps, you log in, you click on it, and you draw a circle, a radius around whatever you want. So you can put a radius around a high school. You could put a radius around your 4 square blocks. You can kind of put a radius around whatever you would like. And so what I like about it was very simple. So families don't have to spend their time managing it. They just check it off the list. Good. I know if my son's at the school, everything's fine. And if he goes out of the school, I'm going to find out about it.
Wow. I absolutely love that. So all of these things that are going to be shown, and not just shown, they're interactive displays that people can be trying out this technology at the Innovation Playground. This is happening at the OCALICON conference in just a couple of short weeks. Now, what for people who are in the Cleveland area, what times can they come in and participate in the Innovation Playground?
Well, I'm thinking it's going to be easier for people who are in the Columbus area.
Sorry, Cleveland. I'm Columbus. Sorry.
But people in Cleveland are still welcome to come if they would like.
But in Columbus, sorry.
Cincinnati, anywhere, if you're in New York, you could still go.
Yes, absolutely.
It's in Columbus. It happens on the 19th and the 20th. If you're a conference registrant, I believe that the conference is open to the public from 4 to 6 on the 19th for free. So people just come in and see what the different exhibitors are and things like that. And it'll be obvious to find the Innovation Zone. They'll be there and be able to see what it's like.
All right. Well, thank you so very much. We appreciate all of the innovation that you're bringing to our lives, and can't wait to hear more about things that are coming to market, but excited about this Innovation Playground.
Great. We're excited. Thanks for letting us share it with all your viewers, too.
And is there a place where you want people to go, Kevin, to know more about what you do and how you're bringing innovation to this world?
Sure. We have a website. Our firm is called ARC Capital Development. Our firm website is ARC, A-R-C, and then CD.com. And we're an early stage investment firm. We invest in companies in the education and then the special needs space. And so we look for companies like this that we can help bring to market. And we have a few criteria. It's got to be a very worthy, economical, and sustainable mission in the company. For us to be able to invest in it. We like worthy missions. We're very good supporters of those, but we need to, before we can write a check, we actually want to see them sustainable, and that's part of what we look for.
All right. Makes sense to me.